Why do I love cooking? I find this question quite puzzling. Like, how am I supposed to express something I feel so deeply in just a few sentences? If you don't know me, I'm Rifa. I'm a culinary and patisserie student, and I'm just a girl in love with a passion. I get questions like, why do you want to be a chef? I get this question a lot from my teachers, and I often give pretty good answers, but it never feels enough. It always feels like I have missed something. Like I feel it in my soul, but I fail to articulate it. If I really want to give a concrete answer to this, that's why I'm making this video. Like I want this video to be my why. I want to start by defining what cooking means to me. And here the poets might disagree and say to define is to limit, which I understand. My words will always limit the love I have for this art, but I will try my best. My definition is quite simple. Cooking is the only form of art you can taste. It is meant for consumption, but it is also a form of expression. Food has taught me more than humans ever will. I love how they tell stories of resistance and how they were acts of bravery during times of crisis. I once wrote a letter to cooking, thanking it because it has widened my horizon of thinking when it comes to different cultures and traditions. It has also helped me gain a new perspective, like how carefully each small ingredient plays a very important role in a dish. It has taught me how small human actions impacts the entire society. I often find myself pondering how an aroma takes us back to childhood, how some memories are intertwined with the dishes we grew up loving. I want to know it all when it comes to food. The history, the science, the art, all of it. I always say there's a mountain of knowledge out there when it comes to food, and I want to keep climbing. I don't want to stop. Now comes the love part. The love part is intense here. Me and my sister were talking about a quote, which I will read out now. Find what you love and let it kill you. Let it drain you of your all, let it cling onto your back and weigh you down into eventual nothingness. Let it kill you and let it devour your remains. For all things will kill you, both slowly and fastly, but it is much better to be killed by love. By the way, this only applies to passion, not a man. A man could never fulfill you like your passion will. This quote reminded me of a particular event we had in our institute. And on that day, we had to do most of the work inside the kitchen. Like the chefs just guided us through. And it was intense. We stood for like 9 to 10 hours. I do not even remember, but we basically forgot to sit on that day. But it was still the best day of my life. Me and my friends still talk about that day. And I was also fasting on that day. It was a iftar party event. Still a core memory. When it comes to cooking, I like being tired. I don't know. Maybe love is blind after all. Like, I do not care. The biggest shift that I have noticed inside of me is that I do not live in anxiety anymore. Like, Alhamdulillah, because it was my biggest struggle. Like, I do not remember any days in my past that I did not struggle with it. It's not like I do not have any challenging days. There have been times where things were very difficult. People who are in this field, they know things get intense in this field, especially during events. There's something about events. I remember there was this event I had to cook for half of the day, and the rest of the day I had to host that same event. So I have been pretty nervous. I do not get anxiety like I used to, which I'm very grateful for. Like, I can't even believe that I'm over it now. I hope it never comes back. People who are dealing with anxiety now, I really hope things get better for you. May Allah help us all. I was listening to this podcast, Being Human by Liana Deep. She was in conversation with Leo Skeppy. He was talking about his career on social media. And he said something, and I quote, I am so grateful for it, but I will take the negatives of it. And it made sense. Like when you are in love with your art or your career, you will embrace all the negative parts of it as well. It will start to feel like a privilege. Whenever things get difficult, I always tell myself, like, your previous version would beg to have problems like you do now. Look, I'm still a student. I'm still not inside that working environment, but I really hope my feelings towards cooking remains the same. No matter where I will end up in this career, I really, really hope that my work ethic, my mindset, and my love keeps on growing for this art. People who are in this field, they know that you need to be madly in love with cooking. Or maybe obsessed is the right word. But I pray that we all get to work with really cool and amazing chefs in our life. May Allah help us all to have a fulfilled life. And please let me know you why.